This self-regulation skill is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping. This technique, it combines cognitive behavioral therapy, which we know very well for the Healed Mind course, as well as exposure therapy and acupuncture. So the exposure therapy is part of this is going to be acknowledging what is happening right now, those hard emotions, the difficult emotions, or even something that happened in the past. I was held at gunpoint. I feel very overwhelmed at this moment. So there's that step. And then we're also having the CBT shift, but I can choose peace instead. So that's an aspect of it. And then we're also going to be incorporating acupuncture. So in traditional Chinese medicine, they use the meridians. So by touching the acupuncture points while tapping and doing doing the exposure therapy of, expose yourself to those emotions by acknowledging them and then doing the CBT shift, we're reinforcing the compassion and the change and the shift. Okay. And we're calming the body as we do so. By hitting the meridians, we're calming the mind, helping you to self-regulate. So this is just another tool in your toolbox for self-regulation. Everyone has their areas that they're more drawn to. So whether it's meditation, affirmation, mirror work, journaling, these are all different areas, earthing. These are all different areas that you can choose from and see what resonates for you. So today we're going to try this tapping technique, see how it feels for you. If it feels like, wow, this is very effective, all right, that felt really good, you can incorporate it into your toolbox for your self therapy. If you didn't really feel anything, maybe give it one more try after this on your own, and see if it's for you. Okay. So we're going to begin by, I'm going to tell you where all the points are, and then we're going to do it together. Okay. So the points are here. So first we're going to be tapping on the hand with the four fingers. Okay. Well, we say the words, we're going to give that validation and then that affirmation. Now you can just do the correction or the affirmation. So you could just say, I can choose peace instead. I can choose peace instead. Or we can start with, I'm feeling really overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I can choose happiness. Happiness comes from within me. Or the thought, only I can make myself feel safe. Okay. So all of these corrections that we've learned in the course, you can incorporate into the tapping. So the first one's the hand. The second one is we're going to just go at the eyebrow where the hair ends. That's going to be the second one. If you want to just practice with me right there before we do it. And then the side of the eyes. Okay. There's a point right there. And then under the eyes. Okay, good. And then here, right under your nose. And we're going to go under the lip, the collarbone. You can use all your fingers for this one. Okay. Do them together, not like this. Do them together. Okay. And then the top of your head, your crown. And if you want to add the last one, it's underneath your arm, about 4 inches down. It's at the bra line for women. And it's just on your side there. Okay, under your armpit. So repeat. So the repetition is going to be really helpful, which we know from affirmation. So repeating it, having the meridians being hit, it's going to calm the body. And I believe that by having the physical tapping, we're reinforcing the thought on a deeper level, and connecting it to the body. So it's believed to emotionally help you to release your emotions that are negative or heavy. And I believe that the shift is for the CBT is going to be a little bit more memorable even because of this action. So you're taking action and intention to create change in your life. And that alone, even if you were to like say, I'm going to jump up down and say I'm enough, it's the taking the action with the words that's going to reinforce it. And then of course the acupuncture is an added benefit. So now we've gone over the points, we're going to do it together. Okay. So we're going to start here. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. Okay. Do your eyes. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, but I can choose peace instead. And then we can just summarize: I am lovable, I'm enough, and happiness comes from within. I'm lovable, and I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. I am lovable, I am enough. Happiness comes from within. Now reflect on how you feel. And then also modify this to specific things that are happening in your life or specific CBT shifts that you've been working on that you want to create. So we can use this for creating change in our life with addictions, behavioral addictions or chemical addictions, being able to even release it, withdrawal. So I choose this withdrawal because I love myself. Or I choose to eat as an act of love because I love myself. So we can use it to reinforce any of the healed thoughts that you're trying to reinforce in your body. We're repatterning your brain. You're reparenting yourself. You're trying to change your automatic thoughts. This is a huge project, and it takes a lot of conscious effort. And this is another tool that we can use to consciously choose the thoughts that are going to bring you peace.